Hey guys, welcome back to Rattrash, playing A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. So we just arrived in the Dark World. This time I am not joined by my special guest, Aaron Quisley. He had to go home, so it's me on my lonesome again. And we are going to explore the Dark World where we just arrived. So we can see off in the horizon that awesome pixel background. This pyramid is the center where Hyrule Castle would be in the Light World. And Sahasrara the Elder told us that our first stop should be the Dark Palace, which is where he's labeled just over there, where that number 1 is, by that sort of hedge maze thing. So that, excuse me, that's where we're headed. After we take a little look around here. Yeah, so this world is a lot different from the other side of Hyrule. This is the land where the Triforce, the Golden Power, did reside, but Ganon, his evil magic twisted it, so it's like this now. Oh, so we got a piece of heart? Our heart level increased. That's great, it's always good to enter a new area with new hearts. So all these statues here are of Ganon himself. And we've got some Hinoxes here. We'll kill these guys. Well, actually, they take a lot of hits. And they throw bombs, which is not nice. Also have Moblins with the little spears there. They're kind of what you get instead of guards. And the trees have little faces on them. It's kind of interesting. If you bash into them, sometimes you get fairies and sometimes you get bombs. Who knows what you're gonna get. But there is a fairy in this tree which is really useful for when you reload your game and you start up at the pyramid if you're low on hearts. This tree too you can bash but nothing happens. Okay, we've got some snapdragons here. Oh, and a bee! Okay, I haven't showed you guys what happens if you catch a bee before, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let that fairy go. Hopefully it doesn't get in my way while I'm trying to get the bee. Come here, bee! Okay, you caught a bee! Keep it in a bottle. Okay, so now I have a bee in a bottle. And if I release it, it will go forth and attack my enemies! Haha, take that, enemies! The bee is so powerful. It took them out in like 2 seconds flat. We can also capture it again if we want to. So we get it back again. Oh, and sometimes when you cut grass, there's these little skulls underneath, and you go to touch them, and they come to life and chase you, which is never nice. You are the most... well, maybe you're a friendly skeleton, who knows? Maybe it's like Undertale. But we're gonna assume not, so that we don't feel guilty. Okay, this way, Palace of Darkness. So we're gonna follow this place, these signs around until we get where we want to go. Oh, there is a couple of things I like to do before I get to the palace, actually, so we'll do those first. Probably end up taking up the whole episode, and I won't get there, like usual, because I'm the king of procrastination. So first things first, I like to go down here into the water, because as you can see, there is a little shallow spot here surrounded by 3 rocks. Awfully Triforce shaped, if you ask me. And we got this magical mirror from the old man, Cliff. We affectionately named him Cliff. Which can transport us back to the Light World at any time. So now that we have this whole map to explore, we also have the ability to go to places in the Light World we couldn't get to last time. So if we use this mirror here, it will take us here, to the river. Now, I don't know if there's a way up here without doing that, I don't think there is. But we can now swim on under this bridge. And we have a little secret area here. So there's this guy sleeping. And we'll be rude and wake him up. And, yo, Trash, you seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you. So we obviously know this guy. He's given us an empty bottle, which is always a great thing. So now we can get either another fairy, or potion, or another bee. Always something good. So, thank you so much. I love this little area. I always wanted to be him when I was a kid, to sleep under a bridge. He looks so relaxed and calm. A little fire and everything. I don't know how nobody noticed he was down there, because there's no smoke coming out. Anyway, there is that. I think maybe you can get there, but who knows. And there's one more thing we can do. Well, there's probably tons more things we can do, but there's one more thing that I usually do before I do the palace. And that's down this way. You can see the water is all green and murky in the dark world. It's probably full of poisons and toxins. Uh-oh. And those things are called coups. Those little things in the water that throw fireballs at you. Kind of funny that they're called coups. Anyway, there's a castle here that we cannot enter because there's no way in. We've got a lot of new enemies popping up. Those things steal your rupees. So if you go near them and those big tongue things come out, they grab you and they grab your items. Okay, so we got another circle of stones here. Now this is, usually if you find things in a circle of stones, they're of some sort of interest. And this is another part where we can go to the light world and something good will happen. So this shallow water here, in the light world, is actually a raised island, which we couldn't get to if we were just in the light world on our own. And we have a piece of heart. So that's great. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing to him, he electrocuted me. Guess that's just the kind of guy I am. Turning him into a wiener before I leave. It's kind of gray, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, he left his lips behind. No, they're gone now. Okay, so now that that piece of heart is got, and we actually can't get into that temple just yet, we will swim back up here and get on. Excuse me, Ku, you look really depressed. That's kind of weird. I forget what those things are called. They are creepy though. They look like sacks of mold or something. Anyway, let's get out of the water before our skin burns off. And head this way. Whoop. So these guards, you kind of have to wonder if these are Hyrule Castle guards or if they're actually just Ganon's guards. Because when people walk into the Dark World, their shape changes, so they could be castle guards that's shape changed and turned up here. There's a nice fairy here, she's gonna look after us, give us our hearts back. And then we'll get out of here. So, this palace is also the same place as the first palace was in the Light World, so that makes us feel familiar. Ah, run away! So as you can see again, this is where we first found Sahasrara, and we did the Eastern Palace, so now it's the Dark Palace. Out of my way, Snapdragon! Out of my way! And we have this hedge maze here, where you can get very lost if you don't know where you're going. So this doesn't actually go anywhere, I just wanted to show you that there's a lot of places that go nowhere. We've got sort of gorilla-type statues and skull things. It's all creepy. And very, very different from the one we're used to. So we're gonna head over this way. If you head up here, there's this place. And there's this guy, who looks like a tree. You're new here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold? Everybody asks me that. No, I came here looking for a princess. And some other missing girls. You know, I've got more important things on my mind. Well, you're too late. It will obey only the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the golden power, and look what happened to me. To restore the Golden Land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until that time, I'm stuck in this bizarre shape. Boo-hoo! What a mischievous thing to leave lying around. The power of gold. Triforce. Oh, that's the first time we've heard of it, I think, referred to as the Triforce. This guy is very self-absorbed, you know, he's like, I'm stuck like this. It's like, yeah, so is everybody else, you know? But I guess, you know, it's his life, he's allowed to be self-absorbed if he wants. Oh, I just stole all his hearts, but... Ew, they were under skulls. Maybe they were dead people's hearts. That's kind of terrifying. You know, we just wander around lifting up skulls without a second thought. No regard to who they belong to. Okay. Out of my way. It's so great having that beam you can fire. Okay, so if you can see here, on the ground there's kind of an arrow pattern. I'm gonna follow that up. And if you go straight up, nothing happens, but if you go slightly to one side and up, you can just about see there's a little transparency where you can go through. And that's how you start navigating this hedge maze. So we're heading up here, past the enemies, and we're getting to go this way. You can go inside there from here, but it actually doesn't take you anywhere. So you walk up here, and then you kind of get stuck, come out here. So this is not the way we want to go. We want to get in a different way. And it's up here. I always used to think when I was a kid that there was something in this wall, but because there was a shadow there, and I spent ages bombing it, doing everything to it. Nothing happened, so I can assure you there's nothing in there. So, get rid of you. And on down here. So there's nothing really through here. You can keep going through this way, but you just end up at a dead end. And there's quite a few dead ends around here. So let's go this way. Now we're gonna go down, around, through here, down here, until we pick up a little visitor. So, now we have this purple monkey following us. I'm Kiki the monkey. Kiki! I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? What will you do? Give him 10 rupees or never give him anything? Ever. No, let's give him 10 rupees. We can spare it. We get 10 rupees all the time. Kiki! Good choice. I will accompany you for a while. Well, that's okay. That's nice. I mean, I didn't really need a reward, you know. I got rupees coming out my ears. Okay. It's not this way. It is up here. You do not want to deal with these guys. Deal with them from a distance. Kiki's watching like, you're so cool. And I'm like, I know. I'm pretty cool. Okay. It's nice having a monkey friend. I wonder if Link's always wanted a monkey pal. Especially a purple one. I mean, that's awesome. Ah, so we have a locked door here. Kiki! If you give me 100 rupees, I'll open the entrance for you. Kiki! What will you do? Ask him to open it, or try to open it yourself? Well, you know what? 100 rupees is... yeah, I can afford it. I don't think I can open it myself. Imagine if you say, open it, pay 100 rupees, then find out that you could have opened it yourself anyway. Kiki, good choice. Then I get 100 of your rupees. Yeah, you do. That's okay. You act like you conned me, but, you know, I would have given them to you. Thank you, Kiki. I'm gonna pretend you're my friend and not a con artist. Conning heroes out of their rupees. Okay, so this is the Dark Palace. We have Helmosaurs in here. Well, we did, and I just, you know, mutilated that one. We have 3 doors, so I'll go through this one first. See where we end up. The first floor. Okay. Basement. I think those snake things are called Medusas, and they just are really a nuisance to fire fireballs at you all day long. But that's good, we have a small key now. That's exactly what we wanted. So we can head into the middle door. I think you can go through here. No? Okay, maybe not. A little puzzling, this place. Oh, where is this switch? I just uncovered it before, and then I forgot where it was. Okay, but before we really get into this palace, I will end this episode off. Because this one, yeah, it's kinda hard. It's the first Dark World one, so it's challenging in ways that the Light World palaces would not. So I'll leave it off here, and thank you guys so much for watching. You're all awesome for doing that, and I'll see you next time. Bye!